Oh yeah, I need to start the stream, don't I? Lol. Let's press these buttons. There we go, that gets some buttons done. There we go, and I can flick a switch and do a thing. Oh my goodness. Like the best thing of the what's it. Oh dear. Okay, let me just move this, because I think we said that was... I need to make a different profile for each game. You know what I mean? Like, so I can have it remember where the chat is. What was I looking at? Oh yeah, I was looking at the prettification of the nobles areas. Oh boy. Anyway, hi guys, this is Malik, and welcome to part 11 of the live streamy Dwarf Fortressy thing. Hopefully you've been doing well. We've got a visiting bard, we've got some fighting, some random things that can't be built, and a masterful improvement of a crutch. We really need to stop improving crutches. I just kind of feel like, out of all the things in the world to improve, crutches are... I suppose if you've broken your legs, it'll cheer you up if it's gem encrusted and whatever. I don't know. They just... It's not good. It's not good. Especially because then we definitely can't sell it to elves. Although I get the impression that they might not be coming back to trade with us anyway. Yeah. Oh my goodness, off by one. Why would you do this? Why would you even suggest such a thing? That's like a travesty or something. Anyway, that's gonna get slowly done of its own accord anyway. What else? I'm not sure whether I was in the middle of anything, to be fair. So I'm gonna have to... That's a lot of... Yeah, this is a lot of stuff. Iron bars, pig iron, copper. There's a lot of copper. We're making a lot of metals. I kind of feel like maybe we don't need this many metals. Oh my god. I kind of feel like maybe I should put some limits on things. Like 500 copper and 500 iron seems more than enough. Just a thought, you know? No steel yet. Let's have a little look at the thing. Right, so first things first. Probably could limit things. I need iron for steel, definitely. And hi, chosen one. But the question is I thought I'd set up all the steel stuff. Like making steel, I thought. Here we go, make steel bars. Oh, I suppose it's probably making the items, because if it's making the steel bars, which it looks like it is, it's probably then forging the various steel items. Let's have a little look at the stocks again. And I'm gonna say armor. Steel breastplates. Yeah, we've got a few steel breastplates, which is yeah, rhinoceros leather armor. We don't really need that. Lots and lots of random stuff. But steel breastplates, let's have a little look. That's a fancy breastplate. There we go, yeah. Yeah, basically we have a steel industry. I hadn't kind of clicked. But yeah, Little Horn Militia Commander has a steel breastplate that is a beautiful, it's a masterful steel breastplate. That's gonna help a lot. Dogs are fighting. People are becoming miners and militia fighters. Llamas are giving birth to llamas. Anyway. I mean, it's possible, Jordan. It's possible that this is the same Melek. I don't know. Was I Minecrafty or was I Terraria-y? They're the two main things that I've been known for. Underwater Minecraft bases. Screen Rave, Terraria, dual commentary live stream. Well, it wasn't a live stream, but whatever. Yeah, we'll figure it out. In fact, like, Melek is a real name in real world, but I think it's Turkish. So there are going to be plenty of people in the world that are called Melek. Just mostly in Turkey, I think. Yeah, I played Terraria with Screen Rave. It was just the two of us doing Terraria, and that was many, many years ago. And a lot of people found me either through Minecraft, which was the very first thing I started doing, or through Terraria, which is what I did with Screen Rave. That was good. But yeah, it is indeed, Chosen One. It is indeed. You also did the thing with the thing that people... Yeah, that is true, actually, Off by One. That is true. What is this? Blood. Splattering of naked mole dog blood. And somebody else's dog is fighting a dog. And there's a stray puppy and a duckling and a mule. And a naked mole dog. I mean, I don't know why we have this naked mole dog that's just gotten into a fight. Just odd. Just an odd situation to be in. I mean, I kind of feel like I want to know what's going on with this mole dog. A stray dog attacks it. So basically, yeah, there's fighting between a stray dog and a naked mole dog. And then at some point, I think another dog might get involved in the fight. Although the naked mole dog's not got much energy, keeps collapsing. Yeah, it looks like the stray dog was really going for the naked mole dog, but very ineffective. Yeah. Just ineffective. Some puppies. Puppies! Consorts of various people. Masterful palm crutches being improved. Iron bolts have been made. That was what I was thinking of. We need bone bolts, because I'm pretty sure they're the training bolts. People don't train with iron bolts. I mean, we have 1,000 iron bolts. I kind of feel like that's enough to be able to waste some. I have no idea, Chosen One. It might be real. Oh, that's interesting, Jordan. It's coincidental. I mean, I do a couple of live streams each week at the same sort of time. Oh, Legend of Grimrock? Yeah, that's the thing with the thing and the stuff. Yeah, that is true. What was I going? Yeah, so I do some live streams. At the moment, it's a Minecraft live stream and a Dwarf Fortress live stream. And I do a couple of series, Wildermyth series at the moment that's going out. Normally on Tuesdays, but today I also posted one. And I sometimes do a Minecraft episode that kind of like pads out the live stream, you know. There's a lot of random puppies. Kind of feel like that's too many puppies. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot. Wow, what is the... Oh dear. Some random... Oh, poor dog. It looked like it... I think it fell off the bridge. Seriously injured. We can probably, you know, rescue the dog. Dogs can go upstairs. I'm sure dogs can get upstairs. I mean, it's literally climbing up the stairs now. I think it fell off the bridge while in the fight with the naked mole dog. So now it's kind of crawling. It's like, ugh, I'm injured. Oh, why is the pub full of vomit? Oh God, what the hell? Why is my tavern full of vomit? This is not cool, dudes. Naked mole dog, pile of vomit. At least Paigey, the Baroness Paigey, is actually going around clearing up the vomit. Well, Paigey, I'll accept one thing. You're getting your hands dirty, rolling up your sleeve, getting your hands dirty. That's cool. Although you didn't clear up that little bit of vomit there. Oh, what's this alert? Oh, a human caravan. There's a lot going on in this tavern. A human caravan has arrived. Fantastic. We'll see what happens when. Yeah, everyone's just kind of chilling. Every now and again they just chill, and then they start running around like crazy people, and then they start chilling again. And look, there's a fucking goose. Well, goose is overcome by terror, apparently. It's experienced trauma. Isn't that weird? I've always said that. Like, so that's a gander, which is basically a male goose. But the female goose is just called a goose, right? So I'm like, so why do some animals have, like most animal species will have a name for the species. And then some of them will have, or often they will have a name that denotes specifically a male member of the species or specifically a female member of the species. And some of them even have one for each. But, yeah, it's just odd that some animals are like that. For example, you know, dogs, for example. I've just said it, for example, now 3 times now. Well, exactly. But the thing is that if there's the sexual dimorphic present, which one... They're just differing from each other. There's no, like, baseline. Is there? There's no baseline for it. They just... You know, so they just randomly pick one to be the one that's... yeah. So, we meet with the human people, things, information and civilization added to the world. What do we request? We don't specifically need anything. I can't think that we need anything. I mean, wood, maybe? Might be useful, because then we won't piss off the elves anymore. Because as much as I don't particularly care about pissing off elves, I kind of feel like grabbing a load of... Not chopping down trees is probably a good plan. But other than that, I mean, seeds, I guess. We should probably make some sort of covered up farm, above ground farm area. Yeah, hen and rooster, that's like things. But when you say, like if you, I would say, no, I suppose hen and rooster, they're probably, or hen and cock, cockerels, roosters, whatever. Yeah, does and bucks, or stags. Like, what's the difference between a buck and a stag? You know? Is it like stallions and colts and geldlings? You know, those are all different ways of describing male horses. So it's like there's a lot of variety with things, and it's just odd where sometimes it'll be one way and sometimes it'll be the other. You know, like dogs, for example. You know, bitches. A female dog is called a bitch, but what's a male dog called? Bone amulets. Not inventing words again. Stag is a perfectly real word. Ah. So that's the difference between a buck and a stag then. So buck is just anything. Yes, lol, Luca. Oh, what do we got there? Oh, it's a random stray bull that's in there. And obviously bull, you know. Male cow or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, then you've got heifers. Heifer is a female cow, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, I think the simpler the creature, the less likely, apparently. Just become a parent, no relations. Oh. OBS just had a bit of a blip. Yeah, looks like it. My little thingy just popped up saying, yep, we've just had a bit of a blip. It's a wee blip. Yeah, it's just an interesting one. It's interesting, because when you say, more people are more likely to say, oh, there's a cow and there's a bull to donate, you know, female and male respectively. Like, a heifer or whatever is less likely to be used, apparently. I don't know. It's just it's an odd situation. I don't know, I like these sorts of things. You know, the intricacies of etymology. I also like the fact that etymology and entomology sound similar, but are the study of completely different things. I mean, that's kind of gross off by one, but also, you know, to do a quote, he's out of line, but he's right. I kind of like the blood that's off the bridge. There's something about it. It adds kind of like threat to this area of the fortress, which indeed should feel threatening. There are no merchants trading right now. Why? I thought the human merchants had arrived. Are the human merchants just not wanting to... Are the merchants unwilling to merchant? I kind of feel like merchanting is the sort of thing a merchant should do. Maybe. Hey, little horn. Oh, what is this? Oh yeah, fuck is a great word, Luca. An absolutely fantastic word. It can be used as like a noun, an adjective, an adverb, a verb. It's great. It can be used in the middle of a word to... Jordan! Yay! Cheers to the years of entertainment from when I was a young teenager. I just checked the Screen Rave Terraria videos, and it is you. Glad to see you back. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It's very, very appreciated. I am most pleased. Thank you. Yeah, it's one of those things where I've had the odd little breaks and hiatuses where I've not produced any content for a while, and then I've come back, and then for a few years, and I've had a break, then I've come back, and things have changed over the years, you know, like, obviously I've gotten older, and my willingness to swear on stream and on videos, on episodes is greater than it used to be. Oh, look at all these rooms. Look at these fancy rooms for the nobles. Yeah, let's have a look to see how pleased the nobles are now. Oh my goodness, look at that. Most of them are pleased, but the mayor, see our Baroness Pagey, absolutely fine. But the mayor is decent. I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm guessing that the mayor wants better stuff than Pagey, because it looks like oh no, hang on a second. Decent is... okay. So, they both need decent studying quarters, and the Baroness does have that, but it looks like for whatever reason King Major's studying quarters are not quite up to snuff. Okay, we can work on that, King Mage, we can work on that. Also, Jordan, while you're here, do you want a dwarf named after you? It doesn't even matter if you're not coming back either. You can just have someone named that. We've got a lot of unnamed dwarves, to be fair. Yeah, what has it been covering up? Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's just really difficult to put it in a good position for this game. Like, when the squads are up, maybe what I need is a button that will swap it backwards and forwards. That's what I really need. I don't know. Have you got any preference, Jordan? We have dwarves of all kinds, really. Like any dwarf that doesn't already have a name that has quotes around it, little apostrophes, is pretty much available to name. So we've got children, which is probably not great. We've got various peasants, which are probably going to go into the military. We've got existing military. We've got mechanics and spinners and wood burners and brewers and fisher dwarves. And I need to go through and assign some of these to job roles. We've got loads of things. Stoneworkers, carpenters, miners, all that stuff. Yeah, you're probably right, Little Horn. As much as the squad stuff is something that I spend time in, Yeah, that's the thing with off by one. You combined things swapping on and off when you click up something on the keyboard, which is great. I think that was the map in Assassin's Creed, wasn't it? Like whenever I press M to come up with the map, it would hide the chart, and then when I pressed escape to get out of it, it would bring it back. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Blinky names definitely, that means they are legendary in some sort of skill or other. But yeah, Luca, if we didn't actually get you a name, then I suppose we should probably get you someone new. If anyone doesn't have a name, even if they've already had one before, we've got so many now. And if you want someone important, like, look at this child. This child has legendary skill in something. Let's have a little look. A legendary bone carver. I think that was the child. Yeah, she literally had, looks like a she. She literally had, in fact is, a Fey mood and created some legendary item. Which I think is fantastic. I like the fact that this random child is waiting to become an adult to become a bone carver of awesomeness. A legendary Gelder, oh my goodness. Lol. A legendary bone carver. Well, Luca, I mean, you're a child, but you will be a legendary bone carver, I guess. Where are the children again? Where is the child? Okay. Oh no, not bad pancakes. Okay, we have Luca, you legendary bone carver. There we go. Mechanic, Jordan, that's what you want. You want to be a mechanic. That works for me. I can do that. See if we can find a mechanic that's... Oh, look at that. We have a mechanic who is legendary in something. You'd assume that it's in mechanic stuff. But it probably won't be. Oh, no, you are. Yeah, you can be a legendary mechanic. What we got? What we got? And we're gonna do it. There we go. There you go, Jordan. You are now a legendary mechanic. Southern Comfort. Yeah, I like a lot of spirits. Whiskey, not a fan of. Things like Southern Comfort, that's alright. I like, to be honest, most spirits other than whiskey, weirdly enough. I'll grab me coat. Yeah, to be honest, Chosen One, that's... I'd be a little afraid. But eventually you'll get one that doesn't die horribly. Maybe you'll get one that then becomes, like, awesomely legendary. I mean, I could just name someone forcibly. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to press this button. No, that's not the right button. That's not the right button either. What button is it? Did I just unbind a button that would have been really useful? I'm gonna check something. Let's have a little look at the key bindings. Bindings, hotkeys. Here we go. Hide my overlay, escape, IM, and OBS. It's not really escape, I and M. But it doesn't do anything. I think it's a different... Oh, hang on a second. I know what it'll be. Because the hotkeys are different for every single scene you have. That's... Yeah, that is literally not the right scene. So this is full screen generic. Here we go. Okay. Okay. I'm going to do this and that, and then apply, and then click OK, and now I can toggle that on and off. I thought I did have something that toggled it on and off, but I might just be going insane. Pull the lever, Crunk! Not that lever! Or something like that. That was butchering. If I'm gonna do a meme or quote a film, then I need to at least get it vaguely right, don't I? Freya walked onto my desk and then just left. She didn't stay around for any particular reason. So anyway, I'm gonna hide the chat. There we go. And then we're going to look at assigning. Oh my god, one person. Boy. Okay, let's recruit, I guess. Who has? Okay. So Mary's actually a competent bowman. Yeah, there's a lot of people that died when they went into melee combat with the ghoul because they're all idiots. But you know, this is just the way it works, I guess. That elf dancer. I mean, the mayor. You could be the leader of this little band of crazies. There we go. Assign position 2. So no relevant skills. You can have an elf dancer in your band of merry crazies. Expert marks dwarf. That's what we want to see. Anyone else got any natural skills? Okay, the brewer's a novice dwarf. I keep clicking on that button and it's not relevant because we can just keep clicking. Clicky, click, click, click. Competent. Let's go from the bottom up now. Don't know why, just because. Okay, so it looks like everyone who has relevant skills has been assigned to some kind of military outfit. Now I'm gonna look for I like how someone's called a sacred boulder, but you know, that's just a thing. So that peasant. I'm just looking now for peasants. People who don't have jobs. And there's another peasant. Gives them something to do, you know? And if they're not doing other things, they might as well get butchered alive. And peasant. There we go. So now we have our squad of bow dwarves, and I'm going to double check the knives of quieting. Yeah, these guys also need. I'm going to see if anyone's relevant. A novice fighter. There's a fisher dwarf who's a novice fighter. Novice fighter again. Let's go to the bottom and see adequate fighter. Well, adequate's better than novice, right? A skilled fighter, a competent wrestler, a novice spear dwarf. We've got a few backup warriors. So there are our two squads that are now sorted. Sorted. I don't know, off by one. Sacred Boulder does definitely sound like a religious thing. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Now, in theory, those squads should sort themselves out. I have orders to make weapons and armor and that sort of stuff if we don't already have it. So as they equip themselves, which they should go and equip themselves, it should work out. Should work out okay, and they should start training and doing so. Yeah, you see, they're actually now collecting the stuff that got discarded before. So our new folk are doing stuff. I like these guys. Let's have a little look. So Little Horn, the militia commander. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look. We can't execute him, except by trying to kill him like we did the last time, which didn't work very well. But we do want to exile him, for sure. But anyway, I want to, what are you doing? Archery practice. So you are practicing. Okay, cool. And we've got we've got a lot of ammunition here. Okay, we've got a lot of ammo. I'm just gonna have a little look. Pagey. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's have a little look to see how you're doing, Pagey. And then I'm going to have a little look at the warriors and see how they're doing. Well, Pagey the Baroness is socializing in the pub. You've made a new friend, talking to an acquaintance, watching various performances. You've gotten drunk, which you're happy. But you haven't managed to get hold of anything new. You're a bit lonely because your family's not around. And you want to be extravagant. But that's a thing. That's a thing. You're doing alright. You got no health problems. Although you're wearing a lot of tatty clothes. We don't really have a huge amount of... We don't really have a clothing industry yet. It's unfortunate. Yeah, walling the vampire in just like forever would be kind of cool. See, crime and punishment. Oh boy, we actually have. So, the murder of... Yeah, we had a lot of people that's found the body, but we don't know who actually murdered them officially. Espionage, we know that Fell Cave plays involved. But yes, theft of bear tame. Let's interrogate some people. Deduct. Interrogate. Deduct. Problem is that it's just not alphabetical or ordered in any way. It's kind of frustrating, especially when it's not alphabetical. You can't sort it. You can't filter it. You can't just click on that name and interrogate. It's actually really not great. Yeah, but butchering dogs to make new shoes—that's actually a thing. Yeah, I hadn't really thought about that. We've got a lot of animals we can probably just butcher. So Mincot and Deduct. Have we already interrogated them? I don't know. Is it Moldak? I don't know. We're gonna Moldath. Sort of Mincot. Mincot Deduct. Mincot and Deduct. Jeez. Mincot. Already interviewed. Yeah, okay, we actually have already... So, intelligence. So Mincot has already been interviewed. But I don't see the actual interrogation. What? I'm just going to schedule the them again, because if it's not appearing in my interrogations, then it hasn't happened, and or something, I don't know. We'll get there, we'll get there. So, we have a clothier's and a leather shop. And up here we have armor bins, weapon bins. And here we have cloth and leather bins. Do we have... Let me have a little look at this place. Armor, ammo. There's no clothes. Is it all just counted as armor? It is, it is. So, in theory, in the armor bins, there should be non-armor things. What I want is I should make that room and filter it for clothes. That to filter for armor and weapons. Yeah, or it should sort... it should sort the list. Either what it should do is it should put all of the people that are mentioned in any way in the witnesses, it should put them all at the top in alphabetical order, and then below that everyone else in the fortress in alphabetical order. It also should not include deceased people and animals in the interrogation list. They should not be there at all, ever, because it's stupid. It's stupid. I'm going to put a stockpile here, except I'm then going to put armor, but it's going to be capes, cloaks, coats, dresses, robes, shirts. Here we go. Vests. It's going to take me a while just to... bulging breastplates. I don't know what the hell's... Bulky face veils. Caps. Hoods, masks, scarves, veils. Conical caps. Caps and helms are kind of the same. Don't know what that is. Frilly shoes. High boots. Low boots. Scandals. There we go, I guess. Bulky gloves. Gloves. Mittens. Legs. Skirts. Don't know what that is. Leggings. Loincloth skirts. More skirts. Thongs, trousers. Nothing out of metal. Oh. You know what I could do? Because I'm filtering it by based on what I think it's made of. I could turn around and say no metals or leather. Or bone or glass, because that's just... I mean, no bone. I mean, maybe bone. So yeah, so nothing that's made of metal. Or at least not... Yeah, nothing made of metal. Nothing made of leather. But other than that, that's what that's going to do. So, this stockpile, though, I can turn around and say armor, but of other materials, none except leather. So in theory, that will then split this from stuff, like, this will be weapons, obviously, but it will be, I mean, look at that, we're immediately things being transferred that are not metal. I mean, it's gauntlets, so muscle shells, I suppose. Okay. Let's exclude shells, and then include shells here. Yeah, I know greaves are shin armors, which is why I missed them out, but I'm past that point now. And then I need to really have a little look at what our stocks of cloth and things are. I suspect we don't have much cloth. We've got quite a bit of cloth, actually. I just need to set up some work orders so that things get... cloth gets turned into things. You know what I mean? And there's things locked as well, which is interesting. Let's have a little look at this Kenaf cloth. Okay, okay. Oh boy, yeah, let's unlock that entire stack of things. Just take all of the things. Looks like a merchant died horribly, perhaps. Yeah, because the human traders never actually got here, did they? They just never... Yeah, they never did anything. I'm gonna have a little check. Oh my god, not new immigrants. Oh boy. Oh boy. We got sparring, dead mule, various recruits and mark stores. Well, that's because I have my assignment in the squads. Stuff being made, stuff being improved. Some sparring. We got a random cave spider silk dress on the floor. Oh, really? Was it now? Brain. An elf swordsman is being accused. Thalu Abadijibijibi. Thalu. Yeah, let's schedule that. But Moldath also is you know, was at least seen admiring it. Maybe they know more. But I kind of feel like if they're not in the list, then yeah. Intelligence. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna solve that one. Who's that? A human scholar frozen ghoul. Okay, now you are being taken off to be interviewed. I don't think I can that easily. I almost need to schedule people to be constantly watching them. Oh, look at that. Interrogation time. Excuse you. Excuse you, excuse you, excuse you. Thalu, here we go. Well, do it again. Interrogate them again. There's 2 witnesses now. We will schedule another interrogation. Someone else needs to be better at interrogating. Oh boy, that doesn't sound good. Oh, Mincot, the performer, has been possessed. This is not good. Looks like they're not trying to make a getaway though. The Thalu is certainly not trying to make a getaway, which is acceptable. Mincot. Where am I clicking? No, it says Mincot. I mean, ugh. Okay, we're gonna go this way and see what they're doing. Mincot, performer, strange mood. Boink, boink. Okay, we want to make sure that their strange mood doesn't go bad. So they've claimed, well, I mean, that's kind of cool. Bars, metal, gems shining, stone, rock. We've got all of those things. We've got a lot of all of those things. And you're saying that you can't find any of them? They're gonna go crazy. This is a problem. I mean, it's quite possible. Let's have a little look at what they like. Blah, blah, blah. Light steel, black diamond, orca leather, llama wool, the colour mauve, battle axes, hatch covers, giant hamsters for their puffy cheeks. The sound of the embraced intricacy, and the sight of the couple of larks. When possible, she prefers to consume dingo, peach cider, and bitter melon. Completely bizarre stuff. So it may very well be that they require black diamond and orca leather and llama wool and other things that we just don't have. I mean, it's possible I have magic, but the thing is that solving one of these problems is probably not going to be enough. After all, yeah, after all, there's a lot. There's a lot she just cannot find. Yeah, it's not good. I don't know whether we can easily satisfy those needs. Yeah, I think quietly sealing off the room might be the best thing to do. To be honest, we can probably handle them. I mean, yes, they're in a mood, but they just are covered in tatty clothes. They basically are nothing. Well, I don't know what the first item is. See, rough colour, bars metal, gems shining. See, every time I click on it, it doesn't start from the beginning. It just... Yeah, it doesn't start from the beginning. Unless I click on something else, then back. Cloth thread. Bars metal, gem shining. Stone rock. Stone rock. Rough cut. Yeah, the cycle doesn't seem to reset, or there's no easy way of resetting to find out exactly what is the first thing in the list. I mean, yeah. Yeah, it could create a depression spiral, Luca. We've lost a lot of dwarves without a depression spiral, in fairness, but yes, it would be easier, but it just means sealing off the entire room. Though in fairness, while they've got the workshop, it's not like we can use it. And then it's a clothier's shop there, which actually we don't even need because we've got a clothier's shop up there. So I'm going to remove the clothier's shop, put another metal smithy in there, I think. Coffee. I mean, I'm less bothered because they're not named, you know. So I'm kind. I know that sounds a bit savage, but I realise that probably will end up using metal or something because that's quite nearby. But I also mind not at all. I mind not. Ah! Matthias Jaws has given birth to a boy. Ah, congratulations. Ropes, splints, and gloves have been masterfully improved. Quivers have been made. Good. Where's it gone then? If it's, you know, what? Oh, Thallo confessed. Convict. I like how Thallo implicates Hob Ivory Image. Oh, but I bet it's a conspiracy. It'll be a conspiracy thing. But yes, it looks like the second interrogation. Yeah, here we go. Met with the subject, build a rapport in order to elicit information. Subject was naturally inclined to speak, despite the elf's lack of respect of interrogator. Confessed to the theft. Revealed that in the early autumn of 258, subject made an agreement with the Immortal Tomes, becoming a citizen of Splashedwork. In the early spring of 260, Hob Ivory Image, as the human peddler, Atta Matched Sinew of the Glacial Realms, corrupted subject in order to have an agent in Splashedwork. Hob Ivory Image met with the subject and made a threat. The plan worked. Subject revealed that in the early spring of 260, subject plotted to steal the Mirth Ring under the influence of Hob Ivory Image. So now we have a second plot. And this Hob Ivory Image, here we go. So they are they actually... No, they're not part of this. Here we go. Hob Ivory Image. The thief is Thallo, who we've just caught. They're implicating that the boss is called Hob Ivory Image, and that they're the one that was in charge of it. So it's a slightly different... It's a simpler plot than this one, where we had a thief, we had the member, and then the boss called Fell Caveplay. So... okay, interesting. Hi, BMC. So yes, convicts, swordsman, theft, no sentence pending. I mean, I kind of feel like we probably should. One case assigned, construct building. Oh, I think that, here we go, chain. They're gonna chain him up. You confessed to the theft. Now we're taking you to prison. To prison you go. Kind of feel like we need to strip them down, but you know, let's just let them have their crossbow, apparently. You can talk to the mechanic. Feels miserable after being confined. Well then don't steal shit. Now question is, can we turn around and strip them? In fact, actually, I think that Thallo, Elf Swordsman, should not be part of any squads. do I, like, dismiss them? Assigned to training, assigned to burrow defense, assigned to patrol order, station order. He was the corruptee. Indeed he was. Oh, hang on. Remove assignment. Yeah, sorry, but you can't be... yes, you may be a competent bowman, but we can't have thieves in our military. That's people with that kind of disrespect for the law and order should not be given weapons and training. So we're going to recruit one of our peasants to fill your position. And nicely, everything just got dropped on the ground. Like, the moment he was fired, he was fired from his job for being convicted. And now the things are being taken. That's cool. I like that. That's actually working. See, Hob Ivory Image is not someone who's in the fortress, so we can't really do anything. Yeah. I mean, Yogoloth may demand souls, but I'm pretty sure he gets them in a more subtle way than just simply killing people. See, what you do is you form a magical pact with people, so that upon their natural death you get 49% of their soul. So they still have the majority share of the soul, therefore, you know, it can go wherever it wants. But you still get the power of that. And yes, you know, it could be decades. Decades. Take their clothes because they're in good condition. The thing is I've noticed that there's no obvious way of, like, of getting rid of things like that. Bob in the fortress. Well, to be honest, yeah, I shouldn't make the assumption that, I mean, it's Hob, but not Bob, but Hob Ivory Image. So, Hob. Let's see if he's a citizen. We might get lucky. No, there are no Hobs. Others. It doesn't look like it. No. The hell's going on there? What the fuck is that? Oh god, I can't even read that. What is that? It's a fish dude that's got some weird stuff going on. It's just like living in there. I have no idea what's going on with that. That's yeah. Just living in the water, just living the dream. Last crab. Last crab? That's weird. The fact that it's got two different words that mean, yeah. So, Ivory's done, dead bull, improved things, naked mole puppies, the recruit that I did. Yeah, we know that was seen being stolen, sparring, people becoming things. King Major's been re-elected. That's a good point. Do we have any export of things prohibited? So King Major the Mayor does need better quarters and study. So, if we go and have a little look at King Mage, You're conducting a meeting. I see. With your crossbow. Well, you are like squad leader, aren't you? So you're conducting a meeting on your own. Excellent. But this is at least... this is at least now we know these are yours. I'm going to double check it. But yes, this is definitely the room. So... it was the bedroom and the study you weren't pleased with. I mean, that's fair off by one. Maybe he's doing like a conference call kind of thing, you know? Random ruined pigtail tunic. I'm guessing that this dwarven child playing make-believe is part of the meeting. With the really fancy steel puzzle box. I have no idea. Oh my god. This child is a sociopath. Didn't feel anything after seeing a Reacher's dead body. Didn't feel anything after seeing the human dead body. Didn't feel anything after seeing a llama's dead body. Literally the corpses of anything. Just nah, whatever. Poor empathy, that might be the reason. Poor empathy suggests, and that suggests sociopathy. Is sociopathy a word? Anyway, doesn't really matter. Let's put the chat back and get rid of the squad stuff. I need to make these rooms fancier. They're not fancy enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a little look for like a marble armor stand. Let me double check my brain again, because it's actually... no, the dining room is fine. It's the study and the quarters. They're a bit small, perhaps. Perhaps a bit small. Which is fine, whatever. Well, I'm thinking of just slapping extra furniture in there. Or having a little look at the quality of things. But the quality of things isn't too bad. Not the best. I know, low stamina wouldn't be suggestive of a good military service, but tough? Disdains cooperation, oh dear, yeah, we're definitely not military material, but they might end up in the military anyway, because it's not like I check all these things before letting people... Oh, here we go. We've got human caravans. We got human caravans! But I don't really know where the human caravan is, because they never seem to get here. Well, the last human caravan didn't. I don't know where they go or what is going on. See, the brackets suggest that it's somebody else's, isn't it? Yeah, what do the brackets mean again? I thought that meant that it wasn't ours, and so therefore potentially... Yeah, I'm not sure. No, it might be that they're... it's like there's an order to not collect things from above ground or something? I don't know. All I know is there's stuff here that we want. That's the problem, is it's okay, so that locked is that. I don't know. It doesn't seem like there's an obvious way of me saying, I don't care that this isn't yours, take it anyway. There doesn't seem to be an obvious way of doing that. It probably is doable, obviously, but... Wow. There's a lot of stuff piled up here that is not ours, apparently. Well, I think that some humans are just getting murdered, because I don't know what's going on. I mean, it's a cloth bins, but it's the curved brackets. You know, this is not your property, so I suspect by default we won't take it because it's not ours. Otherwise, you're going to constantly accidentally thieve things. But I don't know how to specify take these things, unassign this kind of it's owned by somebody else, leave it alone. You know, how do I get rid of that assignment? But that looks like it's it was a trader's thing, maybe. There was a splint but lots and lots of cloth bins. And we did ask for a load of cloth. Cloth itself, we actually have quite a lot of cloth. Clothier's shop. How much have I got as far as clothes go? Because we've got so many assignments. Leather leggings. Here we go, look. Cloth shoe, cloth trousers, cloth tunic. I think it's because we don't... I think that tattered clothes are counting, and therefore we need to find a way of getting rid of tattered clothes. Because if I turn around and say something like whatever, I don't know, it's counted as armor, isn't it, technically? Breastplates, mail, shirts. Glove, for example. We've got actually a lot of gloves around. We do have two very unhappy dwarves. But we've got a lot of tattered gloves. And a lot of gloves that aren't ours. And a lot of tattered gloves that aren't ours. We've actually got a ridiculous number of gloves. But I don't know whether these are on people or what. It's like, people are still wandering around with tattered clothes. I don't know. It's I don't know an obvious way of making it so people aren't walking around with tattered clothes. Because this bin that I made, I don't know why the rhinoceros meat and the prepared warthog intestines are up inside there, but they are. Well, I'm hoping so, Luca. Something like that would work really well. But I kind of feel like it's just not working out, is it, really? There'd be a dumping place. I see what you're saying. We can't move things to the depot at the moment. And there's lots of crap in there that we haven't sold yet. Well, they're not really walled. They're just kind of there, not being walled. We can forbid these doors for now. Yeah, dumping pit would be a good idea. We could just dump it off this bridge. Like, we don't care what's at the bottom here. So we could just dump all of the clothes down there. Let's have a look how this works. A pit stroke pond. Animals assigned to the pit pond are dumped in the pit, but will leave the zone afterwards if possible. If the pit is designated as a pond, a citizen will attempt to fill it with water using buckets. Okay, that's not a garbage dump. It's literally there. Items for dumping will be tossed into open air spaces included in this zone. If no open air tiles are included, they will dump the items on the floor. Yeah, that's basically it. Let's do that. Accept. Garbage dump again. There. Accept. So there we have 2 dumps that basically people just throw things off the bridge, which will then go all the way down into this pit, and nobody needs to go down there anyway. Okay. So now, can I like have an automated progress? Because isn't there some kind of automatic thing as well, like not work orders, but standing orders? Here we go. Refuge and dumping. Here we go. Workers, save this, save this. I'm just thinking... It's going to be just tattered clothes down there, Luca. Just all kinds of crap. Okay. Yeah, maybe we need to sort that out. Automate kitchen, automate... There's an awful lot of automatic stuff. Forbid used ammunition. Claim your dead. Claim your death items. Forbid other death items. Well, I don't want to forbid... Well, it's not even forbid, is it? It's... Is there a way of just making it so that tatty clothes automatically get thrown away, kind of a deal? Not really, because outdoor refuse, just leave it alone. Like, if it's refuse, who cares? Just let it rot. I'm not really that bothered. There's no point going and collecting it to then throw it into our own pit. We might as well just leave it there. I'm just saying what's... Like, I don't know. Like, are things automatically become trash under certain circumstances? Like, what? Or is it 100%? I mean, here we have a good scenario of this being quite tattered. But it's not completely wrecked. But there are, you know, things around that are tatty. Yeah, outdoor stuff I think you can pretty much ignore because although they do go outside, in theory they don't go outside much. I just want some automatic way of tatty things just... Yeah. It's armor. Actually, that's a good point. Can I... No, X unfortunately will not reveal tatty things because the X is not part of the name. That's a shame. Okay, let's scroll down. There, we can dump that. What is a single X? What does that signify? Threadbare. Yeah, let's get rid. But I don't want to have to manually select every single item that is big X or 2 big X's. Because it's too much, you know? It's just too much. Because yeah, I'm never gonna get anything done if I'm having to manually throw away crap. I don't mind going like through it once, maybe. But it's not. It's gonna be painful, you know. It's got to be a filter or an automatic thing. I don't know. Don't know. See, I don't mind having them dumped, but I don't know. I think it's I'm gonna have to somehow put a filter on the work that means that I don't know. I mean that jute shirt is actually hardly worth anything. Actually, yeah, hardly worth anything. It's finally crafted, but it is in tatters. Yeah, get rid of it, dude. Just get rid. Question is, can I specify locations for checking? Because you can in RimWorld. I know this is not RimWorld, but like this cloth tunic, right? Conditions for activation. Obviously, then I can do that. 3, whatever. Oop. Well, 2, whatever. Type material. No. The inequality of the condition. Okay, I understand that. But there's no... The thing is, Wild Magic, is yes, I might be able to do a stockpile that checks that itself can contain certain things, but it doesn't look like there's a way I can target a specific stockpile unless I'm missing it completely. The amount of items is the most that it can do. But there's no way of specifying the location of the checking. So it's like, make cloth tunics, but they're not going to make cloth tunics because there's loads of them. Again, if I want, I may very well be able to make dependent stockpiles, but at no point will that help me have them make extra tunics, because it's counting the tunics everywhere. It's like, looking across the entire fortress, there are 3 or more tunics, therefore it will never make more. If I could make this condition target a stockpile, then all of that would be great. It would be really, really useful. But I can't. At least I can't see that I can do that. So there's no point me making custom stockpiles with quality conditions and stuff if I can't make this job look at that stockpile, see that it's empty, and then make stuff regardless of how many tunics are in the fortress. Yeah, that's not good. It's not great. Like, I think it should be ignoring tunics that are being worn, but it's not helpful. Because 49 look like they're being worn, but... See there, we've got... See, there you go. We've got basically a absolute fuck ton of tunics. But I think that the majority of them are being worn by people, which isn't helpful when I want to... Yeah, it's just annoying. Well, that's actually... Let's check that, actually. How many tunics does this job think exists? Like, if I go to this tunic, I go to the condition, and then I put 50. Okay, cool. Oh. Also, it does actually think there's hardly any tunics. I mean... So where are those tunics? I'm guessing they're just shit. Yeah. I just wish that I could just turn around and say 10 for a laugh. Make 10 tunics. How many socks are there? There's loads of socks around. Trousers. Okay. Shoes. There's loads of shoes. Gloves. Okay. Dresses. Okay. Well, that'll get some clothes made. It's not ideal, I don't think. But it will get some things made. And then hopefully there'll be a sort of a rotation of things. Maybe there's configuration within these. Repaint, suspend activities, remove permanently. No, there isn't. Well, look at that. What have we got here? Making a cloth dress. Thank you. Yep, all of the things are kicking in. So this hempen dress is worth... It's emerald with an emerald dye. Ooh. It's an emerald dress made of hemp cloth. That's kind of cool. I like that. And that's the thing, we just need to make stuff, you know? I just wish there was better options for things, you know? Oh, hang on a second. Yeah, I didn't do the whole, choose which sub-goal which the selector sub-goal will give. Done. So I believe that means... Because I only... Did I only specify certain things? Yeah, I was actually going to turn around and do that, but then make that do that. So that everything gets put into there, but then gets taken and put into there. It might be that the dress got taken immediately. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to play this game. I've no idea. We got a jute dress. It's a finely crafted dress. And again, it's emerald with emerald dye, so it's a nicer dress than before. Make those dresses. And you are literally wearing that dress. Look at that. Immediately decided, you know what? I like this dress. I'm gonna wear it instead of the tat. And now I'm drinking some wine. And now I've got what the and now I've got someone's blood in my eye, maybe? I don't bloody know. I don't know what's going on with this dwarf. This dwarf's got some weird stuff going down. I mean, you're a miner and haven't been mining. Now you're socializing after having had a drink. I mean, there's literally drinks up here, but okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. What we got? Goblets desired, 10. Stored instruments desired. We can pump that goblets up a little bit. Let's make it better. I just suddenly realised there's no tavern keeper or anything. Legend King Mage the Mayor. You're gonna have a lot of jobs if you're not careful. I think it might be that there was a coating of beer in the eyes, but it could also be, yeah, King Mage, you've got enough jobs as it is. Although you could be temporarily, but either way, we're gonna pick someone else. Expert pacify. See, this Mark's dwarf could also have a second job. A spinner. Yep, you can be a tavern keeper. Performers. I mean, the sacred boulder can be a performer, I guess, but you've got your sacred duties. So, dancer, musician. Let's put a second tavern keeper in there. There we go. Or just a random, slightly tatty sock. I mean, there's definitely some weird stuff going on, for sure. It is a bit weird having an elf mare, but oh, stinky things are happening inside here. It's probably that rotten food. Kind of feel like the rotten food should automatically be dumped, but I guess now I can flag them as dump worthy. But there has to be an automatic way of like, rotten food and totally tattered clothes should all be automatically dumped. There needs to be a mechanism like that, but I don't know what it is. I'll have to activate it or whatever. I don't know. But what I will do is I will dump the horrible rotten meat. I'll have a little click around to see if I can find a way of automating things like that. There's got to be an automatic trashing mechanism. There has to be. It seems like such a basic thing. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, there we go. Rotted. Rotted. And this dead wren. Dump it. Dump that dead wren. And all that disgusting stuff. It's always weird when you see a random collection of gloves and socks and stuff on them in the middle of nowhere. It's kind of a bit weird. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of a bit weird. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to have a little... Oh, maybe I need to specify... Yeah, maybe they can't get to the dumping area. Maybe they have to be in the dumping area, but then... I'm going to try something. It might be that it needs to be like that. So the dumping zone is, you enter the dumping zone, then throw into a tile that's empty. God damn it, Luca, that's depressing. Yeah, look at that. The moment I specified that. So yeah, although they do dump it over into the empty spaces, yeah, you do have to have a place where they can stand in the zone and then throw off an edge. Throw off a ledge. There we go. Look at that. What are you doing? Playing make-believe. Staring at the random dress that's stinking because random stinkiness, I guess. Looks like the miasma did actually reach upwards as well, like it spread upwards. Oh, sorry, Luca. But yeah, appreciated that you mentioned it. It's but yeah, I will miss things. I will miss things. It is one of my things. But yeah, not automatically throwing stuff away just seems a bit bizarre. Like, yeah, it's just bizarre. Yeah, pretty much off by one. Yeah, I wouldn't have had to have made the entire bridge a dumping zone. I could have just literally made one tile on, one tile off, and that would have been enough. But I figure that if I do the whole thing, that means the maximum amount of dumpage can happen. I like the idea of the things being spread out below, rather than them all being on one tile. So it pleases me. That sort of pleases me more. The padlock symbols don't please me. But that's to stop them getting picked up again, I guess. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. A little bit of... Well, that's just some plump helmet spawn. Someone's been eating raw mushrooms. Which, to be fair, is fine. I mean, I eat raw mushrooms in real life. It's perfectly fine. Probably a good idea to wash them first, though. A caravan has arrived. Huzzah! Oh dear, let's have a little look. They've gone stark raving mad. They're gonna die. Because they couldn't... So the question is are they psychopathic? Like, violent? I don't think they're violent. They're completely naked, but I don't think they're violent. But they're running around crazy people. Crazy person time. Well, thank you, Off by One. You are most kind. Yeah, I think insane isn't violent. So therefore, they probably would just run around naked. Let's test that out. Oh, diplomacy. Hang on. Apparently, no diplomacy for you. Sparring, improving things, various things growing up. Pagey wants to build things. People becoming marks dwarves. Completed stuff. Things not completed. Actual fighting. Performance stuff. Weather. And caravan. Caravan is actually working. So let's broker requested at depot. They've got, oh, look at that. It's a very, very big wagon that they've managed to get down here. This is exactly the kind of reason why I've made this wide, slopey thing. Because they just literally just pulled their wagon straight into the hit area and unloaded, one would hope, vast amounts of goods. Come on. Okay, so trade time. We haven't actually got anything at the depot, so move goods to and from depot. Now, I want to double check that our nobles don't have any forbidden goods. Or make anvils. We can make anvils. We could make anvils, but we've got to make mad person. Okay, let's... They're only mad. They're only mad. They're only mad. Okay, that's... kind of feel like anvils would probably be on the list, but I guess not. Indeed, the scepters are, yeah, benevolent overlords. Other objects. We can make some copper anvils, but to be honest, it's like, whatever. Iron anvil. Highest priority. Add new other iron anvil. Top priority. Yeah, but we need to make iron anvils. Look, we've got... Pagey just wants 2 anvils made. Pagey has this obsession, wants to have lots of anvils. Thankfully, Pagey is not banning the sale of anvils, so what we can do is we can sell 2 of our existing anvils. And then the 2 new ones that will satisfy Pagey's thirst for anvils can then go into storage. Yeah. And we can't export scepters. Okay. Yeah, it's just trying to keep the nobles happy, which is always a thing that's going on. But we've got plenty of iron, so we might as well just make some iron anvils. Is basically the way it works. Let's just let's sell some iron anvils, I guess. To hell with it. We might as well just, as is said, get rid of. Yeah, that's fine, Pagey. You can like anvils. It's fine. We'll judge you for it. That you're obsessed with such things. We really could just sell a whole bunch of things. Though weirdly enough, we don't have as many iron and copper and everything that I looked at a moment ago. I think it might be because they're in the bins. Ah, I see. Yeah, if I typed in iron space anvil, it might have found it in the filter thing. No, fair point, fair point. Bit late now, but never mind. Buckets, cabinets, cages, contains a bull corpse. Lol. Lead cages. I mean, cloth things. Okay, crowns. Dog hair crown. Oh my god, look at this crutch. It's worth 12,600. And this crutch, 13,400. There's no reason for making crutches this valuable. I mean, they're great to sell. I mean, in fairness, I suppose I'm kind of disproving my own point by saying there's no point doing. Well, there obviously is a point, because look how valuable they are. Maybe it's like a, what do you want to call it? It's like it's a piece of art because it represents the healthcare and the affordability of, and how money is wasted in bureaucracy of healthcare, and that and that that's what it represents. It represents that you know, how medical supplies are overpriced, and you know what I mean. I think it's maybe a statement piece of art. I think that's what it might be, actually. So I've changed my mind. I think that they're great. I like this highly decorated mussel shell earring, but it's not worth selling compared to the crutches. Do we even need to sell anything else? We should just sell crutches. I kind of feel like crutches are probably worth just selling. And also the tatty things are probably worth selling as well. Even though they should probably be dumped, but I've obviously missed the dumpage. We can just, yeah. Like you say, it might well be just better and easier to sell the tatty crap. Look at that jute sock that has some kind of decoration on it. I've no idea what decoration. It's got some kind of... It's got something going on with it. Goblets. Do we have any valuable goblets of awesomeness? We do, but I kind of want to keep hold of them. You know, we've got that glove that's fancy, but also knackered and tattered, so we'll get rid. That's a nice glove. That's a nice glove. And we've got some very large, fantastically beautiful... I mean, are they just literally just mussel shells? How have they become so valuable? Let's flog them, I suppose. Anyway, that's probably enough. Okay, I think I'm back online again, I think. What's going on? I don't know what's going on with the stream today. It's being weird. But anyway, yeah, what I was saying is we're awaiting items. Yay! I don't know how much you guys have missed. Let's just do some trading. Yeah, it's weird. Today's just been a bit weird for stream-related weirdness. I don't know what the yellow versions are, but... Dresses, tunics, socks. Basically, everything that is crap, I'm going to tick first. The anvils, not because they're crap, but just because. Yeah, it's weird, because if they're... It is a bit counterintuitive, but even like that ridiculous... I mean, it's double capital X's. That llama wool shoe is... It's not just threadbare, it's tattered, it's fragments. It's like archaeologists would study the pieces and spend weeks reassembling it to reconstruct what it used to be. And yet, it's over 1,200! You know, what kind of craziness is that? But yes, all those crutches I'm going to leave if we really find some cool stuff that, see, I could just get the cut gems. And then implant them in things and sell them back. But what I am going to do is grab billion bars, the rose gold bars. Bars are good. Bars are good. We like bars. Clay, I mean, do we need clay? It's cheap. We might as well just grab it. Logs. Give us all of your logs. It's hardly any logs. Chains we don't need. Flasks we don't really need. But I say that, water skins are useful. And we might as well just grab the water skins because they're useful. An expensive musical instrument, we'll have that. Puzzle boxes, toy boats, blah blah blah. What have we got there? We've got a horse in a cage, a bull in a cage. I'll never remember to release them. Barrels. Let's just grab the barrels, I guess. Because we've got mamba venom, beer and rum. Don't get them mixed up. Buckets are irrelevant. Blah blah blah. Picks. Training axe. We could probably just make some training swords and stuff, shouldn't we, really? A steel breastplate. We're making steel breastplates. We don't need it. I'm going to grab that tunic because it's nice. Low boots. Socks, I might as well just grab. It just gives our people more things to wear, you know? None of these. Get some hoods. Yeah. Decorative hood. Oh yes, there was a steel short sword. Was it a good steel short sword though? You know what I mean? Was it a good one? But yes, I did miss that. I mean, it's 300, but we're gonna buy the venom anyway. Wild magic. It was cheap. Can't resist the bargain. Oh, cave wheat. That's good. Yeah, we might as well just grab any bags that contain seeds. Oh, and dye. We're gonna have to slap something else into the trading thing. Pigtail cloth. Yes. Yes, please. Right. Close that. I cannot. Cloth. Cloth. We're going to grab so much cloth. It's going to be really expensive, but we can just then make ridiculous amounts of stuff. You know? Don't know, not all the bolts. So there you go. That's a lot of cloth. Definitely gonna... We don't need bolts. We can make them. Large gems. Anvils. We don't need them. Meat. I'll have all the meat. Fish. I'll have the fish. We don't need more plump helmets. They're kind of nice. People might like them. Extra variety in food. It might randomly hit someone that's like, oh, my favorite food is cucumbers. Nom nom nom. Lots of thread. Let's get the leggings and the loincloths. This is a huge trade. This is great. I think off by one, the way it will work, this is my assumption, is that they'll train with regular swords, absolutely fine. But they might then injure each other really badly. Whereas training swords, you can probably gain the same rate of training. So you train the same speed, but you're less likely to hurt people. Or it might be that that with a training... Well, hang on. I had a sneeze. It might be that that, you know, it doesn't wear down the metal weapons if you're using a training weapon kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know whether they I'm gonna have all the backpacks as well and the covers. But yeah. Well, I think it's just that the training weapons are often made of wood rather than anything else, which is basically how they used to do it. They used to make weapons out of wood, and it then has a similar center of balance and the size, and it still hurts. You know, you hit someone with a wooden sword, it's gonna hurt, but it's not gonna cut open your arteries, you know? Ooh, cheese. We're gonna have all the cheese. Don't need splints. Or crutches. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have copies of some scrolls. Some codices and whatever, yeah. Well, hello, Thinner Seed. Been a while, man. The fort goes well. We're just doing a big trade. I'm gonna put in a huge amount. I'm gonna sell one of the Uber crutches. Actually, no, these gems. And then we're gonna throw in this T-wood crutch. Because apparently they're liking that. Or we could shove that crutch in there. You know what? There we go. There you go, dudes. We will trade. And ecstatic. They are happy with that trade. We have traded for a lot. Why trade never made with money but swap? Because that is bartering. That's how bartering works. Obviously, they will gain a profit. It's the same for as the live streams you've seen over the last few months, I guess. Did you ever get a name of someone. You can have someone, Thinner Seed. But this is the fort that, well, it'll, you know, no trader needed at depot. There we go. Petitions. Oh. Okay, we need to have a little look at... So, we need to make a new guild hall for a fishery worker guild. Yeah, sure, because ultimately we've got a spare guild hall space. Yeah, basically chosen one. That is what happens. We don't have money, so I assume that that's just how it's going to work. Everything has a value, you know, as you've seen, the value of things is estimated, but... Oh no, Thinner Seed, please. Okay, so, we need to now make the hall. Trousers have been completed. Scholars. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. How the hell did I do this before? Yeah, because there's a guild hall there. It's a sculpture garden, apparently. Oh no. No fish puns. Not the fish puns. I'm assuming that we can just, let's just smooth out that entire room. Because these are our guild halls. This is like going to be the guild hall district, I suppose, for want of a better term. Gives us our miners something to do. How did I find out? Because I've obviously agreed to make this guild hall, but now I can't for the life of me remember how we even did it. This is a farmer guild hall. I suppose it just is... I don't know. Oh god. So many puns. Guys, this is neither the time nor the place for fish puns. Okay, that's doing a thing now. Anyway, I think I need to have a little bit of a break while we're thinking about that. As things are thingying. The Elf Mayor meets with the liaison. Much to discuss. We don't really need anything in particular. I mean, maybe pigtail cloth and silk cloths are fun. A need for thread. Yeah, well, we need thread, so we're not selling you any thread. I like the fact that my pun is perfectly pronounced. Your guys, it's not. It's just, yeah, it's terrible. Well, that's the thing, Wild Magic, is that's ultimately what it's gonna be anyway, I suppose. Like, it's inevitable that it will become capitalist, because that's just how money works. And yeah, it is a case of, if you happen to be a legendary stonecrafter, or a miner, and then there's lots of mining going on, like, you will then end up having a lot of money, because you have a worthwhile skill. Whereas the people that were just pulling levers for a living couldn't afford very nice rooms. So yeah, it did get a little bit kind of weird, I suppose, would be the... It got very much like real life, I guess. I don't know. I don't know whether or not there was inheritance of money and things like that. I didn't get into, thingying. Ah, whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's make a door. Cheap door. Cheap door. Yeah, we need to have a little look at the angry dwarves. That is true. Let me still put some tables in the guild hall. And then some chairs. Nope, that's tables again. Chairs. Here we go. I mean, there's quite a lot of nice chairs from the looks of it. I just like the idea that, you know, it's meeting-y things, and then we need more furniture, but statues this time. Oh, keep hitting that wheel mouse thing. Granite statues. What other statues have we got? Holy crap, we've got a lot of nice-looking statues. Yeah, we're gonna put some statues, not really expensive statues, but statues, you know. There we go. That's that. Now we're going to turn around and, because I think meeting area is the default. Is that the default thing that it becomes? It says it's a sculpture garden, but it's obviously not a sculpture garden because it's the Farmer Guild Hall. I think I did just make it a meeting place and then just added like a definition before. New Guild Hall. Fisher Dwarf Guild. Oh, Fishery Worker Guild. There we go. There we go. So that now is Fishery Worker Guild Hall. Who's that? Human poet just wandering around. Yeah, I think you can just give a name to them. Oh no. Oh god. Yes, you can, Chosen One. At the moment, it's called, yeah, you can, but you're stuck with naming it after something specific. Like, you've got to build it from components. So it's not as, you can't just type in a name and expect it to work. Which is a shame, but you know, it's a thing that happens. There we go, the guild hall is slowly forming for the fishy people. I mean, we could name it something fish related. It kind of feels like a shame to not, suddenly. Like, what is fish related? I mean, I don't know whether... I mean, the plump helmet is kind of okay. I mean, it's acceptable. The tattered tuna. I don't know whether... I mean, I can... No, tuna is not something that's there, but fish obviously is. Tattered is not. But what is beginning with T that could be First adjective. Here we go. I'm gonna try and... First adjective. The ace fish. Okay, no, the school of thought, I see. Oh, is it not gonna be alphabetical? I mean, it's something fish. So it needs to be F. Here we go. So the false fish, the fat fish, the fatal fish, fettered, fierce, fiery, first, the fleshy... fleshy fish. Oh no! It's terrible! It's a terrible name! I don't like it, but I like it. The fruity fish, the frilly fish. Oh no. The fleshy fish. It's gotta be called the fleshy... This guild hall is the fleshy fish. Oh no. Oh no. The fleshy fish is the fishery worker guild hall. We now have to, obviously... Hang on. Hang on. So yeah, the rosy fin actually would have been a much better for the fishy people. So what do we want? What are we thinking for the farmers guild? Obviously, So obviously you know I'm restricted, but plump helmet, weirdly enough, doesn't have a What about mushroom? So we've got mushroom. The rosy mushrooms. Something beginning with M. The magical mushrooms. I mean, that's something else. I've searched for plump helmet dinner seed. I've searched for it. I don't think they exist. Yeah, because plump doesn't exist. But if we're gonna do some alliteration, then obviously it can be the magical mushroom. It does. The magical mushrooms. Kind of feel like we need just mushroom. Although in Dwarven it's the same. There's no... Yeah, it's a bit weird. The magical mushroom. The mythical mushroom. The muddy mushroom. There's a lot of cool things actually in here. It's quite nice. I like the Dwarven language they've got. It's obviously not like for like, you know, like the number of words in Dwarven in this game are nowhere near enough to have a full language, but it's still pretty good, you know. So the magical mushrooms. The helmed mushroom. Oh, I like that. I like that. Because it's a plump helmet, the helmed mushroom. Yeah, okay, chosen one. Yeah, helmed mushroom, because that... Yeah. Although... we can have the magical helmed mushroom. Or that, yeah, because you can't have the helmed magical mushroom. That's incorrect order. But the magical helmed mushroom, that's correct. English is weird. There is an order to adjectives depending on what kind of adjective it is. Yeah. Okay. I like that. I like that. Yes, thank you, chosen one. That was good. I like it. But now I kind of feel like the fleshy fish. I'm just gonna have a little look of something or other. Well, that's the thing to see. I don't want to pile in too many options. But the magical helmed mushroom That's kind of cool. That's got 3 parts. This one, the fleshy fish, has 2 parts. So I don't mind adding 1 more, maybe. Although, what is the hyphen compound? Lard fish. Oh no, the fleshy lard fish. Oh no. That means that the helmed. Let's get out of. Oh no, it's kept it clear. I kind of feel like this one can be made slightly nicer by. What do you think? Shall we leave it as the magical helmed mushroom, or could it be the magical helm mushroom? No, I think we're gonna leave it at that. But this one definitely needs to be the fat fleshy fish. Oh no. I kind of want something like I think I want something hyphenated. I mean, if it begins with F, fat. I mean, people have said, haven't they? The fleshy fat fish. Because if it's hyphenated, you're allowed to put that fat there. Well, otherwise, yes, you're right. It would be the fat fleshy fish, not the fleshy fat fish. But with a hyphen, the fat fish then becomes the whole noun. Blah blah blah. It changes the way. I mean, that's sort of, yeah, you're sort of right off by 1. That is true. Fiendfish. I haven't quite got that much control over it off by 1, I'm afraid. What do we think? So something hyphen fish. What kind of fingerfish? The fleshy fingerfish. What even is that? Why does my brain find that amusing? It's because I'm just one of those kinds of people. A finfish. We could have complete redundancy of calling it a finfish. The fatal fat fish. Oh no. Feast fish. Let's have a little look. Feast fish. It does a bit off by 1. That's my problem. I quite like the fingerfish, but you know what? This is the perfect opportunity. A perfect opportunity to make a poll. So the fleshy hyphen fish. So we have that. We have that. What else have we had people? Yeah, we've had fire, because I think fire is an option. Feast fish. It was an option as well. Feast fish. Oh, got off by 1. Yeah, it bloody is. And the way that's pronounced, I don't know how you do accented vowels, because I'm English. But yeah. So we'll let that vote go through for a while, and we'll see what people. Oh, fat is the fleshy fat fish seems to be going in there. People like that. Disappointed that finger not looking like it's going to get through, but never mind. These things happen. These things happen. What are the options for polls? Just literally go to channel or end poll. It's kind of, I'm already on the channel. It's my channel. Here I am. Oh, finger and fat are now tied. Nice. Nice. And then I'm going to go for a break. Because that's just the way things go. Oh, Pagey. Go finger. I kind of do like the finger fish. I have to admit, if I could vote, which weirdly I can't, I would definitely go for finger. But we'll see how it pans out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a countdown, because there's 7 votes are in, 9 of you watching, so I'm going to do a countdown. So yeah, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Okie dokie. Well, I'm just going to tie break and go finger. You all knew I was going to do it. So, I like how this guild hall is immediately way more valuable than the other guild hall. The statues are slightly better on the new one. The tables, yeah, one of the tables is like a masterpiece, so it's like, But yeah, there we go. We have our 2 guild halls. Right, let's have a little break. I'm gonna quickly just chuck some music on. I'm gonna, you know what, I think we can definitely have more I need to sort out a better poll system, because it's just this and after the stream. Okay. Rock, electronic, cinematic. There we go. Clatty, clappy, clappy, clatty, clatty, clappy. There we go. Good. But yeah, we're gonna have a little intermission. We're gonna have some music. Again, I'll wait for about 7+ votes and then start doing a countdown, because we've got 9 viewers apparently right now, 9 or so. So the moment like 2/3 have voted, I feel like that's probably as many people who want to vote. And if you're not paying attention, then you're not paying attention, you know? That's 5 votes, 6 votes. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. It's a 3-way split so far with 7 votes. I'm going to give it a bit more time. Not too long, because I don't want to drag it out too much, because there's not going to be much time after the break, to be fair. But I'm going to start counting down. So yeah. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My goodness. And again we end up with a split. Now, we had rock before. What I'm actually going to do is let's have some cinematic, shall we? Cinematic is one of those weird ones that we can just chuck some stuff in and see what it does, because it's all weird and we don't really know what we're gonna have. I mean, it's not terrible so far. Oh, but yes, exactly what Wild Magic said. Exactly what Wild Magic said. Like and subscribe. Because those likes apparently make a difference. Even though I hate asking for them, because it sounds really lame. Yeah, actually this isn't bad. Because I haven't actually played this one before. Thank you, Cobalt Eclipse. Oh, no, not Cobalt Eclipse. That's Chabita Eclipse. My god. I need to get new glasses. I mean, I do actually need to get new glasses, to be fair. Oh, yes, you definitely gotta... As Paigey says, subscribing is not enough. But, no, not Cobalt. Cobalt. Completely different things. And also, not Cobalt. Thank you, guys. It is most appreciated. Yeah, I will actually go and have a break at some point. God damn it, off by one. You're getting it the wrong... You know what, never mind. Do you, man. You do you. I don't know, I feel like there's probably too much high-pitch flowiness for Dwarven music. I feel like Dwarven music would be low pitches. You know, like brass instruments. This sounds like woodwind. Yeah, I need new glasses, but money. I mean, to be fair, that's not the good excuse, because, you know, we have a good NHS over here. I could just go and get free glasses, get my brand new eye test for free, and then could have glasses for free, but they will be like the cheapest, nastiest frames ever. And I hate bulky frames. I hate frames. I hate frames on glasses completely. So I will literally just, I'd hate them. But yeah, I could get some. I just want to get something that's, well, lenses are even more expensive, unfortunately, Chosen One. I used to wear contact lenses every day. But unfortunately, yeah, it's cheaper to just use the glasses that I had. Yeah, it's one of those things. Cannot be helped. But yeah. It's pretty good. We've got two very different kinds of music, which is what we expect from cinematic. And also cats on keyboards. Yeah, sounds good to me. Yeah, thankfully I never needed custom-made lenses, but I always went for the, like, one-a-day stuff. And I know that, you know... No, I didn't go for the one... Well, I did for a while, but... No, the more recent ones were, like, they lasted 2 weeks. And that's 2 weeks of use, rather than 2 weeks the moment you open the pack. So, if I didn't wear them one day, I, you know, wore them... I didn't count that as use, and that worked for me for many years. But still very expensive, you know? Oh god, this... oh my god, this track, this music here, it's called Voices in My Head. Yeah, I can see why. Well, I'm going to leave this one with you guys. Have fun. I hope you and guys and girls enjoyed the spoopiness. Did it get really good at the end? Because I did go to the loo and get myself a coffee, so hopefully it was nice and spoopy. Oh my god, look at all this chat. What the hell's going on? Cat on the keyboard, lenses. Yeah, it is very spoopy. Yeah, off by one, I still have some lenses. And if I'm going, like, to visit friends, or, well, specifically stay with friends, I tend to like taking the lenses, because traveling long distances, it's nice. Lenses are just nice, you know? It means when someone does something idiotic, I can facepalm without worrying about breaking my glasses as well. That's always nice. But yeah, nice, and they take less space. You know, when you're going away, you have to take less with you, generally. Well, because it depends on how long you're going for. If you've got daily disposables, you have to take hardly anything with you. And it depends on the size of the liquid containers, I suppose. Yeah, it's probably about the same, actually. Abigail. Abigail's a nice name. Dorothy just reminds me of, you know, the Yellow Brick Road. Dorothy just seems a bit like an old person's name to me. Yes, exactly, Little Horn, yes. Noah is, I don't know. I feel like Noah's overly biblical. Even though I do actually know someone called Noah at work, but I've never really, yeah, the only time I've ever come across Noah is because, you know, I nearly said, I never said Noah and the Lost Ark, and it's like, no, that's something else, but you know what I mean, it's, you know, Noah and the Great Flood and all that, you know, the Ark, not the Ark of the Covenant, the Ark as in a boat, anyway, whatever. Well, my glasses are pretty tough. They're plastic lenses rather than glass. I don't even remember if I ever had glass lenses, whether it be contact lenses or spectacles. I don't think glass is even... Do they even use glass these days? I think it's well into plastic these days, because it's just as good but lighter and cheaper and less shattery. I don't know. I kind of feel like maybe glass is a premium for some specific reasons, like there'll be pros and cons, I don't know. Well, it's one of those things where if I happen to be wearing contact lenses, I do make it a point of if someone does something facepalm worthy, I will be like, oh cool, I'm not wearing my glasses, and then I can facepalm, really, and I'm one of those people that doesn't mind giving myself a bit of pain just by making a nice audible slap, you know? Yeah, I wanted to get the laser op, and it would definitely be good, but again, it's that one-off payment. It's a huge amount of money, you know? It's a huge amount of money, yo! Anyway, we're coming to the end of this. But yes, cinematic. Rarely disappoints. Rarely disappoints. It's great. We love it. Okay, so we are back in business. We're looking at the rest of that being built. Imagine wanting to know what these statues are. So the Farmers Guild, the limestone statue. In fact, actually, while I'm thinking about it, fishy dwarves. There are a number of fishy dwarves who probably, yeah, aren't allowed to fish because, for whatever reason, there we go. Yeah, let's make sure that the fishy... people who are capable of fishing are actually allowed to fish. Which would be useful, you know. I now forgot what I was doing before I did that. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I was doing. I'm gonna look at these statues. What the fuck? Why am I being shipped off to China? Hang on. Use lenses, laser up. Oh yeah, there's a lot of countries that that you wouldn't necessarily think from a Western point of view anyway. You wouldn't necessarily think are going to be really good at things, but no, there's a lot of very cool stuff happening in China. I mean, Chinese government aside, you know, yeah, there's a surprising amount of skill and education and technology in surprising places. Oh, not more immigrants, holy crap. Anyway, I'm going to look at some statues. Oh, I mean, limestone statue of mussels. I like the fact that it looks like a oh, actually, it is literally of some mussels. I kind of feel like that needs to go into the fishery. Yeah, I kind of feel like that needs to go into the fishery place. I may have to swap them around. I know notifications. It's paused. We'll get to the notifications in a bit. We'll be fine. A superior quality limestone statue of mussels. This item is superiorly designed image of mussels in limestone. That's very direct. And angry dwarves is a good thing to check as well. And oysters. Why is the farming guild got the... Yeah, we're going to have to swap these around completely. Because oysters and mussels definitely need to go into the fishy place, yeah? Finely crafted chalk statue of oysters. Chalk. Yeah, nothing special there. This granite statue... wow. This is more descriptive. An exceptional granite statue of Cadol chain fountains. The item is exceptionally designed. Of chain fountains, the dwarf, and some other dwarves. By Bomrak. Surrounded by dwarves. Oh, here we go. Someone became the hammer of the immortal tomes, and that was that. Okay, superior quality statue of Lullo Dysnarls. Got some superiorly designed image. And jaguars. Surrounded by jaguars relates to the taming of jaguars in the Plain of Forever by the elf Lullo Dys. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine. So I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to remove those statues, remove these statues, and then everything's gonna have to be done again. We've got a masterpiece church statue, more immigration, various title changes, a Mark's dwarf, some dresses have been made, and we've struck hematite. I mean, kind of feel that's not really that important at this stage. Okay, we have dwarves swarming, as dwarves are wont to do. Okay, we now have furniture, statues, select after placement. It's limestone of mussels and chalk of oysters. Just a random church statue there. And some statue of dwarves there. Because I don't think there's anything... Yeah, there we go. The dwarf that went mad, still probably wandering around mad. We let them out. They can get on with whatever it is that they want to do. You know, I ain't the boss of them. We can have a little look. Listen to poetry, pick up equipment, eat. Meditate on mountains. I mean, cool. Eat, socialize, forge bolts, drink, harvest plant. Do nothing because they're chained. Construct a building. Pick up equipment, drink, eat, sleep. Various rock things. Poetry. They might be... I think they're... I mean, it's arguable off by one. It is arguable. Cloth dresses have been made. Lots of cloth dresses need to be made. Human scholar Frozen Ghoul is visiting. I don't know whether we should allow frozen ghouls. We've not got a good history with... I'm happy to be racist against frozen ghouls. Frozen ghouls... Are they people? Kind of... Bloodthorn splint. I kind of like the idea that there's a bloodthorn and it's a splint. I don't know, there's something pleasing about that conceptually to me. I am going to, yeah, starving, dehydrating, that's definitely likely for that poor insane dwarf. I don't know how many bedrooms we've got. Honestly. Not 136, that's for sure. Maybe just dig down a bit more, perhaps. Should have made the stairs a little bit more sensible. But what I can do... What I can do is... diggy some more stairs. The hell? Do they live down here? Weird ass. Mole dogs. Hello, Freya. Am I speaking of dogs? Is it disturbing you? It might. Meow. What are you meowing at? What do you want, girl? What do you want? Cat's just being cat. Are you being a cat? Are you being a typical cat? Eh? Oh, she's deciding she wants to come say hello. Oh, just tear up my chair. That's fine. There you go. D word. I mean, there is that, I suppose. Now, she's jumped up on my lap now. I'll let you be in my lap. It's easier to play this game with a cat in the lap. Also, you've been ignored for so long, haven't you? Oh dear. Yeah. Anyway, I think she's a little bit under the weather today. Like she's eating, but she's not like enthusiastic about her food. And it's the same food as she normally has. She's also slept like more than normal. And normally she sleeps a lot. Oh, wild magic. That is a nice idea. Yeah. So, okay. Yeah. That's nice. I like that. There's a lot of dwarves that don't have rooms. But nicely, there's quite a few that do. We don't need to go on a mental build spree. We need to go on a building spree, but not a mental one. I'm going to convert the upstairs of this area into a series of bedrooms, and then build the internal walls as required. Let's assign a few more. Every now and again, I think I can hear her purring through the microphone. She's a purry cat. She likes. Yeah. You. I love this cat. This cat's a good cat. She's a good cat, aren't you? Yeah, you are a good cat. She knows she's a good cat. Walls. Closest material. Maybe... Okay, yeah. That's an amount of new rooms, which we can get the dwarves building. Oh, and also constructions, walls, wink. More cloth trousers have been made. At least they're being made now. Wow, Chosen One. Wow, that's rude. No, she can never have that situation happen. Isn't that right? You got all hysterectomied or I think they do pretty much just take everything out in the case of pets, don't they? They go full, not just, you know, removing ovaries or tying tubes. They just whip everything out. But no, she is done. Yeah, it's because I had to click approval. I think YouTube are like, uh-oh, someone's being weird. We best put a block on that until the the streamer can approve or otherwise. Let's get some furniture moved in. Ah, yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. People with wheelbarrows coming along to take rocks away. It's really nice, actually. I like that. It's nice to watch. Oh, hello. A temple complex and high priest. The doctrine of towers. So we need a temple complex. Let's have a little look at the timing on the thingies. I don't think it's that delayed. It's a little bit more than normal delayed. So Sogdol Tob. Let's have a little crime. Yeah, the thefts are getting a bit out of hand, but I'm not sure exactly what we can do. Like, you want to display them because they're valuable, right? And that, like, makes people happy to observe them and watch them. But how do you prevent them being stolen? Is there some kind of... Chain some dogs in there. How do the dogs know who to bite and who not to bite? I don't know, I kind of feel like... Iron pedestal, but again, that's, yeah. Oh boy, look at all this. This is kind of cool. No, I don't want to make it... God damn it! No. Yeah, I kind of want to see what... Stud of iron, iron... Oh, coins! You can do the coins. I had forgotten that the whole economy thing was derived from that. Figurine earring, crown, crafts, just crafts in general. Step ladder, scroll rollers, stop visitors. I mean, yeah, you can do that. But then, to be honest, a lot of the time, it's not even visitors that are doing it. It's dwarves. Like, half the time, it is actually our own people doing the stealing because they've been corrupted by people or they're just thievy buggers. Yeah, there's no obvious, yeah, no obvious, securative means. I don't want to put dogs in there, but perhaps... Oh no, wasn't I going to convert some room into like a vault or something like that? And at that point, I could theoretically then add extra things like chaining dogs in there and stuff, or whatever the hell it is. Or just have guards always there. Zephon. See, he's an armorer. Shit. How do I... See, he's created something and now he's stealing something. I'll try not to get everyone horribly killed off by one. But I'm not going to be on too much longer anyway. I know I've just had a break, but I've suddenly realised that it is actually getting pretty late, as you rightly say. So I don't think there's any way I can stop him. Unless I happen to have some Marks dwarves. You know what? Let's, yeah, he's basically running off. Exactly. So if I expel him, can I then kill him? I'm pretty sure he is leaving for good now, right? I'm pretty sure he is leaving for good. See, that's the thing, is I don't really know the best way of doing certain things. But let me deal with him. But he is leaving with the item. And this item is worth 1,000. It's not amazing, but it's quite nice. But yeah, he's stolen it. So I kind of want to expel him and then shoot him. Let's do it. Expel. Training, patrol station, kill order. Oh, he's coming back in. Cool. Well, you got shot. It's like the moment I expelled him, he wanted to come back. Oh my god, why is there another dead person in there? There's like dead people everywhere. Well, thanks, guys. Okay. Don't steal is my my suggestion in life. Just don't steal stuff, you know? Yes, I know I probably should just sell them instead of... Why is it locked against still? Oh, it's dumping. Yeah. Idiot. But yeah, as far as things go, yep, we've put the item back where it needs to go. But yeah, random dead people just happening is interesting. Bar brawl, maybe? Random rhinoceros meat there. We're going to convict him posthumously. That's a very good point. So Dumas is still in chains. "44 days left in prison." So yeah, that was how to stop a theft, I guess. Expel him from being, you know, in the thing. In fairness, I think we're just gonna expel the vampire and then possibly, I don't know, shoot them to death or something. But I tried that once before, it didn't work out too well. I don't know how easy it is to transfer him to somewhere else, because I don't want to seal him away behind a wall where he is, because that's like, we need that room. I kind of feel like, though, I like the idea, though, of maybe having chains and cages in separate rooms. So that then we can, like you say, wall up a cell and just have them in there forever. Oh, the merchants will be leaving. We've got merchants. We do have merchants. Shit. Broker requested at depot. I'll tell you what. I'm going to save it there. I think that might be a good idea, actually, off by one. But what I'm going to do is mark that above, like that. Because, like you say, if it's above... I can name the building, but I can't assign anyone to it. Can I assign someone to the dungeon? No. I can... Because he's assigned and chained. I can expel him. Another chain. I can't assign... Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any really obvious way of assigning him to a different thing. Yeah. Unless there's something in here. Oh, whoa, I didn't see that. So, pleasure for being near some restraints, but doesn't like being confined. Yeah, I looked at the dungeon options, and it doesn't look like I can specify anything in particular. You know what I mean? There's no obvious. But yeah, what I've done is I've highlighted that room. And I'm going to highlight that room. I mean, what the hell? We might as well just go crazy and build a whole upstairs. Stairs. There. Sorted. That will then get dug out, and eventually I'll find it, and then it will remind me next session that we need to go and shoot our vampire to death. Filthy vampires. Yeah, it's certainly... there's a lot of complexity, and with it being converted onto Steam, I'm okay with it being a bit ropey, but we're gonna call it with a break, and well, not a break, but we're gonna do this. So yeah, we're gonna have a little bit more of this weird cinematic stuff, but we're not gonna be on that much longer because I didn't realize exactly how long I'd been playing and what time it was. Which was kind of weird. But, you know, things happen. Hopefully you've enjoyed the stream. I felt like it was kind of fun, you know, and there's some extra things happening, and we've just murdered our own people because they've been stealing stuff. But yes, the whole theft thing would be interesting if we could somehow allow people to view them, like, through a glass wall. Will they view it through a glass wall, but not then be able to steal it? Or is there, like, display cabinets that are glass that you would then have to shatter? I don't know. Yeah, it was quite a lot of variety. There was some trading, there was some minor shooting, there was setting up guild halls, building bedrooms, trying to assign things better, getting a little bit of clothing sorted out for people. Yeah, display cases are one of those things. Yeah, I mean, making glass probably is a pain. Sand is easy enough to get hold of, but I suspect there's more processes. Well, that's the thing is that I could put them behind iron bars or behind ramparts or whatever. Guards in the museum is a possibility. I could have some kind of routine where people stand guard. It's not a bad idea. But yes, there was some sort of option for police as well. Which, you know, might be worth having. In fact, actually, Dwarf Fortress. I'm having trouble typing because there's a cat who's rested her paw on my thumb and then rested her head on her paw. She's like using my thumb as a proxy pillow or something, I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? Older versions. Is this the present version? Version migration? I have no idea. The wiki's just complicated for me. I don't know what's going on. It was just migrated, maybe inaccurate. Okay, so it should be the latest version, but blah 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 blah. Okay. So the Fortress Guard is a military squad in charge of delivering justice within a fort, headed by the captain and the guard. Fortress Guard otherwise completely identical to standard military squad and can be treated as such. Fortress Guard once available, always listed as the first squadron. Oh, I see. So I probably just have to assign someone the position of captain of the guard, and then a squad will appear, which I then can assign dwarves to, and then that's a thing. I guess I'll try and remember to do that. But yes, 50.7. It's just it threw me for a second because they've obviously the current version has just had the old version wiki pages migrated to the latest version, but then there's a big alert on there saying it might be out of date, it might not be correct. Hey, Nakomi. Yeah, I'm not too bad. Yeah, have you seen the latest Wildermyth? Stuff's happening, Nakomi. Stuff's happening. You had a strong episode, or well, you've had a lot of episodes. I actually don't know what's in episode 10 specifically, but yeah, it's been fun. But yeah, I'm here for a bit longer if you wanted to stay and chat, Nakomi. It's all good to me. There's a few episodes in the future where romance happens, Nakomi. There's romance in the air for you in Wildermyth. It's actually quite interesting what's going on in Wildermyth. And I'm not going to do just too many spoils, but I got really confused at one point. I'm like, where's this character? I could have sworn this. Oh, yes, sorry, yeah, that's what happened to them. Yeah, I'd forgot. Yeah, let's carry on. Oh, man. Well, it's quite nice little music, this. I do like the music. Oh, damn, Nakomi. That's yeah. The Path of Exile is something that I'm on a break from because it was kind of like it's a fun game, but it's not got much substance, you know. But there will be a new game that I will start up, and it'll probably be depending on time constraints and the like. Depending on time constraints and and getting the time to do it. Yeah, there may very well be a new recorded series first posting tomorrow evening, because we need a Thursday series, you know? Oh, are you tired, Freya? Oh, she's yawning. She's had a tiring day of sleeping and eating and being petted. You're just tired, cat. Oh, you're just tired. Is it a hard life? Yeah. Oh no. You could call it Ungoliant. I mean, I don't know how you spell that actually. Is it Ungoliant? Yeah, it is Ungoliant. So definitely, I've got the spelling now. Ungoliant. Or You could do the slightly more known of Shelob. But Ungoliant was the parent of Shelob. So, yeah, Ungoliant technically older. That's assuming you like Lord of the Rings. Exactly, off by one, exactly. Octocat. I mean, I guess? Oh, Ungoliant actually comes from Ungwe, meaning dark, and Leante, meaning spider. And that's Sindarin, which is... Sindarin is a particular dialect of Elvish. So Ungoliant comes from Ungwe and Leante. So Ungoliant, dark spider. Okay, Luca, I am petting Freya now. Freya, these pets are from Luca. Yeah? She doesn't seem particularly impressed, more or less than normal. But yeah, I quite like Ungoliant, basically means dark spider. It's actually my internet going, because I clicked on, because it's back now. I clicked on a link and it wouldn't load, so it's my internet that failed. It wasn't a YouTube thing just then. That blip was not YouTube's fault. Anyway, like I was saying, Ungoliant is a cool name. But yeah, Shelob, does that mean anything in... No, it doesn't. It doesn't look like the name means anything in particular. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna head off. Yeah, you can blame me if you want. Thanks everyone for popping by and watching. Thank you especially to my adepts, Wouter, Ancient King, Necromancer, Nakomi Summers, Mr. Trillin, Matthew Brother, Estrudel, Luca, Jordan Whitaker. Thank you for supporting the channel. It's really, really appreciated, especially in this day and age with bloody things the way they are and prices going up and blah, blah, blah. Thank you to all of my apprentices as well. You also support the channel, and I love you all. Thank you to everyone who was in the chat, because you're also keeping me company and giving me that kind of, that drive, the thing to push forward. Yeah, as is always the case, I will bid you farewell, and of course, cheerio.